Still awake tonight? The world outside has already grown quiet. Streetlights rest along empty roads. Windows fade into darkness one by one. Even the air feels slower after midnight. But sleep has not come yet. Your body may be tired, yet your mind is still gently awake. Not loud, not restless in a chaotic way, just quietly present. Thoughts drift through the stillness. A moment from earlier today, a small question about tomorrow, something unfinished. If you are still awake tonight, you are not alone. There have always been nights like this. Nights where time feels softer. Nights where silence feels deeper. But the night is not something to fight. It is something to move with. Imagine a quiet shoreline beneath a wide night sky. The ocean stretches into the distance. The moon reflects across the water in a long, soft line of light. Small waves move gently toward the shore. They arrive, and then they fade. Again and again. Nothing rushes. Nothing resists. The ocean does not try to stop the waves, and the waves do not try to stay. Your thoughts can move the same way. They come, they pass through your mind, and then they go. You do not need to follow each one. You do not need to hold on to them. You can simply notice them, like waves arriving at the shore and leaving again. The shoreline remains steady. The night remains calm. The moon continues to reflect across the water. If you stay here for a while, something begins to shift. Not suddenly, but gently. The waves feel softer. The space between them grows wider. The water becomes smoother. Your mind can open in the same way. The thoughts may still appear, but they no longer feel as close. They begin to drift, like waves moving farther from the shore. Your breathing slows. Your body softens. The night grows quieter, and in that quiet, something familiar begins to return. Stillness. The kind of stillness that does not need to be forced. The kind that appears when nothing is being held too tightly. If you are still awake tonight, you do not need to hurry. Sleep does not need to be chased. It often arrives when the mind stops searching for it, like the ocean becoming calm when the wind fades. And as you remain beside the quiet shoreline, the rhythm becomes clearer. The waves rise and fall slowly. The sound becomes softer, more distant, more gentle, like breathing, in and out. Your breathing begins to follow that rhythm, slow, even, calm. The tension you carried from the day begins to loosen, not all at once, but enough to feel lighter. The sky above stretches endlessly. The moon remains steady. Nothing asks you to fix anything. Nothing asks you to decide anything. This moment is not for solving. This moment is for resting. The waves continue, but softer now. The shoreline remains still. The thoughts that once felt close begin to move further away, like distant sounds fading into the night. They are still there, but they no longer ask for your attention. They pass quietly, one by one. The water becomes smoother. The reflection of the moon grows clearer, and the space between thoughts becomes wider. That space is where rest lives. That space is where sleep begins. If you are still awake tonight, you can remain here a little longer, listening, breathing, letting the waves come and go. Because even the longest nights eventually soften. Even the busiest minds eventually grow quiet. And somewhere within the calm rhythm of the night, sleep slowly finds its way back. For now, there is nothing more you need to do. Nothing more you need to hold. Just this moment, this breath, this quiet shoreline beneath the night sky. And as the waves continue their gentle rhythm, you can allow yourself to drift with them, slowly, naturally, toward rest, toward stillness, toward sleep. The calm way.